Good morning, everyone. How are you? I hope that everything goes well. Okay, for today's session, I'm going to explain you all the things that you have to take into account at the moment you're going to see this presentation. Okay, just be aware according to all the details, all the descriptions, and just let's start. Okay, so here my name is Angela Garzón, and I'm going to be your teacher. Okay, so this one there is our video class according to the introduction as well as activities that you're going to send it to me. I'm going to just explain you the different characteristics you have to bear in mind. So first of all, plan de formación y cronograma de actividades that is very important to take it into account. Remember that with this schedule, you're going to see in what time you have to find or you have to just send it to me the different texts. All right. So first of all, so guía didáctica, foro de presentación y socialización. Entonces recordemos allí que este foro nos permite presentarnos. La idea es que ustedes lean la información que está como ejemplo. There is like an example of mine, yeah. And you can add your information. So you can talk about your hobbies, your the things that you like to do, your free time that you hate, and so so here we have this information. There is a forum, so I invite you to participate, to get involved. ¿Hasta cuánto tenemos plazo? Hasta el 27 de marzo, okay? Just take into account this information. You're going to see like all things in regard to it. The glossary. Glossary, actividad transversal. The glossary, okay. Recordemos que el glosario se debe hacer una entrega por cada semana. En este caso, el primer glosario, ustedes lo van a entregar del 20 hasta el 27 de marzo y así sucesivamente. So the final word, you're going to send it to me until May the 6th. All right. So here we have our two activities that we're going to do for this first month. So timeline, past simple, past continuous, and past perfect. Okay. Right here, as you can see, we have so those are the topics that you are going to study, that you're going to see the information, that you can look for other information as well. Entonces, la primera tarea tenemos que la fecha de entrega es hasta el 27 de marzo, es decir, la próxima semana, para que por favor la revisen, revisen allí toda la descripción. Dentro de la tarea ustedes van a encontrar cuáles son los pasos a tener en cuenta. Sin embargo, más adelante les daré una breve explicación acerca de la misma y el módulo uno también contiene un quiz. So you're going to just present it. So the deadline is until April the 3rd, okay? But this one is going to be available from March 27th. So look at here and taking into account this information, we have our glossary. So remember that you can use it for this week, for every of them. Entonces, de acuerdo cuando ustedes inician en la plataforma, van a encontrar por los boletines de inicio que contienen información clave. En este caso, encuentran la información en relación con el glosario, con cada uno de ellos. So you're going to find 10 words, van a encontrar 10 palabras, and the idea is that you're going to, with this one, you're going to start like doing the activity. So this activity consists of the following. Entonces, las condiciones y los criterios de evaluación del glosario son los siguientes para que los tengan muy en cuenta. You're going to take it into account then to see how it works. So the glossary is like a seminal work. Yes, in total, uh, there are five, we can say five cents that you're going to take into account during the whole course. You're going to work with 10 words per each cent. And also, remember something. Esa actividad no tiene extensión de plazos, ¿ok? Para que lo tengamos muy en cuenta. El glosario sí es acumulativo y las palabras son publicadas semanalmente en el espacio boletín de inicio. Recuerden que cada uno de los glosarios se debe de entregar utilizando la aplicación Evernote. Evernote is the application that you're going to use to make them. No se reciben trabajos en Word, Excel o tablas dentro de la tarea. La idea es que ustedes hagan uso de esta herramienta y que a través de ella puedan realizarlo y luego enviarlo. So, el procedimiento sugerido, the process that I suggest is the following. You're going to access to your account from evernote.com. You're going to create a note that you're going to find the words for each week in the bulletin de inicio, okay? Taking into account this information, you're going to look for the meaning of each word, but consultar en los diccionarios el significado de cada una de estas palabras que aparecen aquí en el boletín de inicio. You're going to listen to the pronunciation of each word and then you're going to do the following thing. Ok, de acuerdo con cada una de las palabras, entonces van a hacer lo siguiente. So first of all, you're going to write the word, which is function. Later on, you're going to see how do you pronounce it, how do you listen to it in word reference and come. You can click on the word and then you see American English, British English, yeah, and other accents. So you can just listen to them. The translation into Spanish, of course, and example. The idea is that you are going to create this example by your own, not copy and paste it from another web page because there is no the idea about that. Okay, perfect. So in the glossary part, as you can see right here, you are going to share, send the link according to la pestaña compartir in Evernote. Entonces allí no vayan a copiar el link desde la parte superior de la página, sino que van a buscar dentro de la página donde dice compartir y luego envían dicho link. ¿Ok? Perfect. So then you're going to greet me. That is the idea according to that. Perfect. So, trabajando con Evernote les voy a mostrar un ejemplo para que ustedes lo tengan en cuenta en la realización de dicha tarea. So right here, as you can see, there we have www.evernote.com. So here, etiquetas. Entonces, lo primero que van a hacer es van a agregar una nueva nota. You're going to click on here. And then when you have it, you're going to give a title to this note. For example, you can say glossary one or glossary number one, okay? And then, as you can see right here, como se pueden ustedes acá dar cuenta, tenemos diferentes iconos. La idea es que van a hacer clic acá en ese que aparece para poder crear e insertar la tabla. So then when you have it, you're going to make a chart with the following items as I explained before. The word function, esa función hace referencia a su sustantivo, un adjetivo, un adverbio, entre otras denominaciones lingüísticas que tenemos para cada una de las palabras. And then you're going to focus in how do you pronounce this word, what is the translation into Spanish, and what is the example. So finally, as you can see right here, we have compartir, enlace, and then we click on list, all right? And then you're going to send this link to me. Perfect. According to this explanation, I hope there is understandable for you is the way that you are going to do the glossary, taking into account all the details in this part. How many words you have to send it to me per each week? 10 words, don't forget. Okay, perfect. And later on, you're going to work on actividades evaluables. Yes, that is going to be like something that you have to take into account. Recordemos que el material de ustedes pueden acceder a él dentro de la plataforma. Just click on right here, module word. Yes, and then grammar. For example, this one there is just like an example about it. And then you are going to see. La mayoría del material que está disponible allí está en PDF. You can download it in the days that you study and review and check the parameters of the different activities, but also the grammar explanation about them. Okay? So, se asigna calificación al final del curso por desarrollar todas las actividades. Entonces, recordemos que el glosario al final del curso es cuando nosotros vamos a hacer la suma de cada una de esas entregas. Por eso es tan importante pues, que se cumplan con las fechas estipuladas y recuerden que este glosario solamente se recibe durante la semana, no hay una fecha extra. ¿Ok? Perfect. I hope that this information is pretty clear for you. Ok, esa es la primera actividad que tenemos plazo de entregarlas al 27 de este mes, hasta las 7:59 a.m. I'm going to explain to you what you are going to do in relation to these tasks. Okay, first of all, we are going to see what are the contents taken into account this. Okay, we're going to use past perfect for describing the computer's evolution. This what is the topic that they are going to work with and you're going to work on. Okay, so the submissions sent after the deadline or sent for second time are graded over 4 and the submissions made with a translator program or copy paste are graded with a 0. Okay? Entonces, algo para que tengan muy en cuenta es, todas las entregas que ustedes hagan después de la fecha límite o que las entreguen por segunda vez, porque, digamos, algunas veces pasa que la entrega No se realizó o en el tiempo o usted la mano después, pero no teniendo en cuenta las indicaciones de dicha actividad. De esa manera, la calificación será sobre 4. ¿Ok? Si ustedes llegan a copiar o, la información de otra página, por ejemplo, en el caso del glosario, los ejemplos de Word Reference and Concord from another page, esa actividad se va a evaluar con un cero. Okay, because the idea is that you copy any information that you can create your own examples. Take into account this. Okay, first, good. Second part, what do you have to do? The instructions. So first of all, you're going to click on the following link and read the timeline, personal computer timeline. Entonces, para esa actividad, ustedes van a darle clic en el siguiente link que ustedes ven acá, Personal Computer Timeline. There is like an information about the activity and also, so, van a escribir 10 oraciones en pasado perfecto para escribir todos los eventos mencionados dentro de la línea de tiempo. Okay, that is the idea according to that. How many sentences? 10 sentences. Entonces, realizamos una línea del tiempo y luego vamos a colocar ahí en detalle cada uno de los acontecimientos importantes, teniendo en cuenta que son 10. Then you're going to create a poster showing your written sentences. You can use images and extra information. All right? That is the idea. Entonces crean un poster, incluyen imágenes, incluyen las oraciones, and then extra information is available as well. And finally, you're going to remember to correctly use the topics of the PDF module and the vocabulary of your glossary number one. Entonces recuerden estudiar la información del módulo, el primer módulo que está en formato PDF, pues en relación con todo el vocabulario del glosario número uno. Entonces, dichas palabras del glosario también les permiten a ustedes tener en cuenta cierta información para a partir de allí crear eh, las oraciones o enunciados. Ok, what do you have to send? Entonces, ¿qué es lo que ustedes van a enviar? When you have your poster, your own creation, you're going to make with the tool www.canva.com when you describe in 10 authentic and clear sentences the history of personal computers using the acts, grammar, and vocabulary. Send a link to poster, please. Okay. Entonces, luego acceden allá a la página cuando ustedes escriban esas 10 oraciones, que la idea es que sean creadas por ustedes mismos acerca de el uso de los computadores, de toda la historia que ha tenido, teniendo en cuenta la gramática, el pasado perfecto, que lo vamos a ver más adelante, de you're going to send this poster to me. ¿Ok? Recuerden que dentro de los recursos que ustedes tienen, pueden acceder es el material de estudio PDF, la base de datos de database from this university UMB, and finally virtual language is la herramienta que nosotros utilizamos o la plataforma. ¿Ok? Keywords. There are some keywords that you can find for each activity, like in this activity, like computer, authentic, and timeline. Okay, perfect. So, taking into account this information, recuerden que cada una de las actividades se evalúa con la siguiente rúbrica. The criteria, what is expected, overgrade, maximum grade. So, use of language. The positive foreign should demonstrate that the student is able to use the past perfect tense. Teniendo en cuenta el uso de la gramática, entonces se le da un 50% de importancia a este aspecto. Muy importante que tengan en cuenta la explicación del tema y la aclaración pues, de todas las dudas antes de empezar a crear el post. ¿Ok? The coherence. As you know, you have to create sentences. In order to make them, each sentence should refer to the communicative topic of the activity, in this case, evolution of the computers. The percentage about this part is the 35%. And finally, the extension. In addition, each sentence should be authentic, coherent, and you should use the long form of the sentence. Recuerden que para utilizar cada una de estas oraciones, tienen que ser largas, no solamente yes and no, and that's it. No, you have to add the subject, verb, the complement to try to make them more appealing. All right, perfect. With this information, I'm going to start explaining according to the different things that we have to take into account. Recordemos que el pasado perfecto es un tiempo gramatical en el que nosotros describimos una serie de eventos que ocurrieron en algún momento. Okay? In Spanish, for example, this part is used like For instance, this example, look at it. When they arrived at the store, it had already closed. Okay, the first part, as you can see right here, is the use of what? Of the simple past. This verb is a regular verb. But in the second part, it is the use of past perfect. When you have this past perfect, the idea of it is that you're going to take into account the use of had for all the subjects. This word already, there is like a one word that you can use, but you can omit it as well. And closed, which is the past participle of close, right? Perfect. Entonces, cuando ellos llegaron a la tienda, esta ya se había cerrado. Okay? This word is a translation into Spanish according to this sentence. But taking into account this, so you just are describing what happened in a moment that you went to a store. Okay? So, in this part, entonces tenemos acá, como podemos ver en este ejemplo, el had junto con el close están en azul, están resaltados. In this way, recordemos que el had siempre se utiliza para el pasado perfecto y se utiliza con todos los sujetos. If you're talking about she, he, we, they, I, you have to use had. And also, you're going to add closed, yes, which is the past participle of the verb close. So, for example, if you're talking about the verb go, the past participle is gone. If you have the verb teach, the past participle is thought, and so on. Okay? So recuerden, yo les voy a enviar una lista de verbos más adelante y ustedes también pueden buscarla de manera individual para que estudien el pasado participio de los diferentes verbos, para que con ellos puedan así construir el pasado perfecto de cada uno de estos enunciados. ¿Ok? There are two events in the past perfect and simple past, the first even past perfect, second even simple past. Like those are the examples that you have to take into account according to this information. So the second example is the store had already closed when they arrived. Okay, past participle. Don't forget. I'm going to highlight this information because it is very important to keep in mind how you can use it and what is the importance of using so. It closed. She'd gone home. He'd gone home. They'd got home. We'd got home. You'd got home. And the contracture. Okay. The contracture, remember, is the shorter way to use the auxiliary. Sometimes when we are writing, uh, I prefer that you can write the whole verb, but sometimes when we are speaking, so we can use this contraction, it's perfectly okay. Pero recordemos que la contracción hace referencia cuando nosotros queremos poner de forma más breve la palabra que sea necesaria. En este caso es el auxiliar. Pero para las oraciones que ustedes van a crear, les recomiendo utilizar el had. This one is just one example according to how we can make contractions using past verb. Okay? Let's see. Este de con la apóstrofe hace referencia al, recuerden, do you remember? Had. Okay? It's just the contraction of this verb. So, in referring to this part, as you can see right there, all of the subjects are followed by the same word. It's different when we're using present perfect, but in past perfect it's easier to do it. Okay, so you don't get confused about it. So present perfect, okay, we're going to make an example about it so that you can remember some things, some important characteristics or features according to it. I'm not cooking now, all right? I've already ordered pizza. In the first example, as you can see right here, before now and now, you are talking about this. Before now, I'm not cooking now. Yeah, you are using present continuous. And in the second example, you say, I've already ordered pizza. In regards to this one, have, yes, for present perfect with this subject, but if we have she, he, or it, we have to use has. And then order using the past participle of this verb, order. Okay? This one is the grammar explanation. Ese es el presente perfecto, pero recordemos que eso solamente es una explicación de ese tema para que ustedes lo tengan en cuenta. Sin embargo, ustedes no se van a enfocar en el presente perfecto, sino en el pasado perfecto. But it's just is to make like a distinction or some comparative way to use that. For the past perfect, we have before noun and noon. Okay, I was not cooking at noon. I had already ordered pizza. What is the difference between those two examples? In the first one, you are talking about an action that you are not doing right now. I'm not cooking, for instance, me either. I wasn't cooking at noon. Para la otra, hacemos referencia a una oración en pasado progresivo, diciendo que no estábamos cocinando a mediodía. So I had already ordered pizza. It is a way that we can connect those two sentences. Yo ya había pedido la pizza, right? That is going to be. So present perfect is referring to when you talk about that something occurred before now and at a specific time. Or the past perfect is talking, it's referring to when something occurred before another time in the past. Okay. According to those things, we're going to see the following: past progressive and past perfect. Recordemos que el pasado progresivo is related to began waiting, pizza rare, y related to talk about an action in progress at a particular time in the past. Entonces, cuando utilizamos el pasado progresivo, hacemos referencia a una oración en progreso en un tiempo particular dentro del pasado. ¿Okay? A diferencia del pasado perfecto, que es una situación o algo que ya se completó antes de un tiempo particular. Okay? So, for example, in the first one, it is a little bit blurred, but I was waiting when the pizza arrived. In this example, you are referring to something that you were doing in progress in the past. But in the past perfect, the pizza had arrived when he came home. You're talking about a complete action, okay? Those are the examples according to it. Entonces, recordemos que en el pasado perfecto tenemos al sujeto, we have the subject, in this case is the pizza, then we have had, which is the verb, and then we have arrived, which is the past participle of arrive. Por eso les digo que es muy importante que tengan en cuenta cada uno de los verbos en el pasado participio para que a partir de allí puedan elaborar las oraciones en pasado perfecto. So that's perfect, okay? So then we are going to continue according to the first sec. I had already gone to bed when it started snowing. When you mention this example, okay, we're going to refer it to what? Let's see. Entonces tenemos acá en la primera parte el had y acá tenemos el gone. Cuando hacemos referencia a esos dos verbos es porque nos estamos refiriendo a una oración en pasado perfecto. Este already no lo vamos a utilizar siempre, algunas veces cuando ustedes quieran hacer un énfasis en que ya hicieron alguna actividad. Yo ya había ido a cama, me había ido a acostar cuando comenzó a nevar. Okay? When it started snowing. So it started snowing is the second part, yes. And the next one, I went to bed, is the first part. So este I went to bed hace referencia a una oración en pasado simple. Okay? So let's continue. I tried to go shopping, but the store had closed. Store closed, tried to go shopping. Okay, let's see. Entonces, ¿cuál es la oración que tenemos allí en pasado simple y cuál es la oración que utilizamos en pasado perfecto? Entonces, teniendo en cuenta la explicación gramatical anteriormente vista y escrita, vamos a ver allí el tried is referring to an action that happened. So, simple past, to go shopping, or the store had closed is referring to an action that passed in the past, right? It sounds redundant, but it's in that way. Que ya pasó, que ya sucedió. So, yo intenté ir de compras, pero la tienda ya había cerrado. Okay, is this translation into Spanish according to it? Let's continue. A friend called to suggest a good movie. She had seen it last Friday. The friend saw the movie, the friend called. Okay, according to those two sentences, which is a simple past and which is in past perfect. A friend called is referring to what? A friend called, pasado simple, yes. And she had seen it last Friday. Ella ya había visto esa película el viernes pasado, hace referencia a un enunciado en pasado perfecto. Por eso tenemos allí el had, el seen, which is the verb in past participle. Okay? This one there is a little bit like the explanation according to it. Yes, in referring to this part of grammar. Remember to use that, like to take into account this information. Entonces, como ya tuvimos en cuenta como tal esos ejemplos, ahora vamos a ver lo siguiente. Dentro de la página de AulaNet, ustedes van a encontrar allí la información en relación. Ok, let's wait a minute. La información en relación con la actividad. Okay. So for doing so and taking into account first, okay, right here you can see that we have um, our information according to this board, and then when you click on guía didáctica, foro de presentaciones o socialización, entonces van a tener en cuenta, muy en cuenta como tal, esta parte para que ustedes eh, hagan la participación y nos comparten su información. Foro de presentación, right here. And then when you click on, this one there is guía didáctica. And when you click on contenidos de la asignatura, you're going to see the Model 1 timeline, material de estudio al cual ustedes pueden acceder, como les había mencionado anteriormente. Es el material que ustedes pueden utilizar para mirar ese tema gramatical, que pues también van a encontrar algunas actividades. So, material complementarios as well, and then you go back right here, contenidos de la asignatura, again, actividades evaluables. Son dos actividades evaluables. The first one is timeline, the second one is the quiz past-verb. According to timeline, you are going to click on here, and right here you are going to see the description according to this, okay? So, taking into account this, what is the most important thing in regard to it? So, as I explained before, well, you know how to develop this part. Entonces, vuelven acá a leer las instrucciones de la tarea. Entonces, recordemos lo que tenemos que hacer. That is something which it sounds creative in one way because you're going to see how the history of computer has changed during the time, and later on you're going to create a poster. Okay, this information you can find right there in this part. Remember to like send this one on time. Recuerden enviar cada una de las tareas a tiempo, es algo muy importante, porque ya después entonces vamos a tener, digamos que algunos pueden ser no inconvenientes, pero sí tiene que haber algún soporte que certifique cuando ustedes me entreguen una tarea a tiempo. ¿Ok? So, for the inquietudes, right here, second module, inventions, and the third module, the time machine. Entonces, recordemos que tenemos tres módulos para este curso. So, you're going just to focus on this for these like 15 days, and then we're going to start or continue working on those which are later on. Okay? That is all for today. I hope that you have a very, very great day.